There's a name carved in the old wood sign, faded letters lost to time. Some say he was good, some say he was mean. Truth lies somewhere in between. They hung him high in '94. Dust settled down and came no more. But every storm that cuts this plain still whispers softly, speaks his name. The barkeep swears he's seen him ride through the fog on the county side. And every night the fire dies, the wind repeats, ashes don't lie. Ashes don't lie, they just remain, a trace of smoke, a ghost of pain. Ashes don't lie, they tell it true. The fire burns for me and you. Old preacher says he found his coat floating near the riverboat. Blooded dried but not his name, etched in leather just the same. And though he fell, his soul still stays in every song the fiddler plays. You can feel it in the midnight sky, ain't no denying, ashes don't lie. He ain't sane, he ain't sane. Truth ain't gold, fades and flies, but the ashes, they never disguise. Ashes don't lie, they tell the tale of the lost who rode the rail. Ashes don't lie, they never fade, just turn to dust from what we made. Now his grave's just stones and weeds, but still he answers what the wind needs. You can feel it when you close your eyes, a breath, a chill, a soft reprise. They say the hollow road still hums when the lightning cracks and thunder drums. And every traveler passing by knows deep down, ashes don't lie. If you live wild, if you die wrong, your name still rides through someone's song. No preacher's fire, no tear, no sign. Ashes don't lie, they stay behind, reminding hearts of the fragile kind. Ashes don't lie, they tell us why. Even the damned can't touch the sky. But the dust remembers, 'cause ashes don't lie. cross still burns, but I don't care. Footsteps echo heavy and slow down the path they call Burn Church Road. Used to come here every Sunday morning. Mama prayed while I was torn. Bible in her trembling hand said, boy, someday you'll understand. But I took sin like whiskey neat, left her tears at my feet. Now the fire took what faith I owed right here on Burn Church Road. Burn Church Road, take me home through the ashes, through the storm. If heaven don't want what I become, let the devil sing. I won't run. The steeple's gone, the bells don't ring, only ghosts of him still sing. Candles melt, the windows cry. Every saint that learned to lie, I see her face in the smoke I breathe, her voice still tangled in the wreath. She said redemption's not for sale, but I already rode that trail.
Oh Lord, I ain't asking peace, just one last chance to release.
Let it burn.
Oh Lord, I ain't asking peace,
Let it burn.
just one last chance to release.
Burn Church Road, black and cold, made of pain, stories told. Burn Church Road, faith gone old. My soul's a dead, the fire's the gold. I knelt down where the altar stood, ash and glass and splintered wood. I said, Father, if you hear my name, don't forgive me, just remember the flame. Crows flew out the broken door, their wings the same as sins I wore. And in the smoke I swear I saw her hand reaching through the floor. Burn Church Road, my last prayer said, fire and faith, both painted red. Burn Church Road, my story told, in ashes warm and mercy cold. Some roads lead to gold, mine is in smoke and soul. Every glass remembers you. I heard your voice in the static rain, that same old ache, that same old pain. Your perfume still haunts this town, like ghosts that never settle down. The jukebox hums our favorite tune, whispering love beneath the moon. But every note just twists the knife in the quiet corners of my life. don't stay. Too many ghosts in yesterday. You wrote your truth in the dust and flame. Said love ain't kind, it's just a game. Now I'm chasing echoes down the line, looking for what I left behind. If heartbreak had a melody, it sound like you and me. You took the sun, I kept the rain. Now boy, just spell your name. Pour another round for the road, try to lighten this heavy load. Your photograph's still in my coat, a promise written, never spoke. And if you ever call again, I'll pretend I don't remember when. But deep down I know it's true, every scar still leads to you. Running circles, son, I kept the rag, my cold heart sings. So I'll drink till dawn, forget your flame. Every night I call your name, and every dawn I curse the same. If love's a fire I can't contain, then let me burn with whiskey and your name. Your name. Yeah. The water's black and the moon's hung low. Ain't no bridge, just undertow. Every soul comes here in time to pay the toll to cross the line. My boots sink deep in the muddy shore. I've been here once, maybe more. I hear the whispers soft and near. Come on, boy, your end is here. The current hums like a lullaby, calling names, the dead reply. I see my sins float down like leaves, each one whispers, man believes. Dead man's river, take me slow, where the wild ghosts softly flow. Dead man's river, black and white, carry me to the other side. Ferryman don't speak no more. His eyes are stars I can't ignore. He nods once I step aboard, with nothing left but my old accord. He said you came by peace, so pray for time. The price you paid was every crime. And as the current starts to pull, I feel the weight. My heart turns full. Dead man's river, take me home, through the dark, through the foam. till I sleep. In the silver wave, looked like a man I couldn't save. Then I saw her, the one I lost, smiling soft through the river's frost. She reached her hand but said no word, just a silence my heart had heard. And when I took that final breath, the water sang, there's peace in death. Dead man's river, river, let me go. Take what's left, the world don't know. Let the tide erase the crime. Let my soul slip out of time. Dead man's river, cold and true. I gave my heart, I gave it to. Dead man's river, let it be. Wash my name away from me. Don't lie, it just remembers. They say some riders never rest, even when they lay 'em down. Out past the river bend, where the crows don't ever sing, there's a ghost in a tattered coat, still searching for his ring. They say he loved a preacher's girl, but she took her life one June. Now every night when the wind gets cold, you can hear him hum her tune. I seen him once near Devil's Gate, where the moon refused to shine. He stopped and tipped his ghostly hat, said, "Boy, the sin ain't mine." His eyes were two burnt embers, his horse was made of bone, and when he passed, the world went still, like the wind had lost its tone. Some say he's cursed, some say he's free. Maybe heaven turned away, and hell forgot his name that day. Now midnight hour, when the sand begins to moan, you'll see a shadow cross the hill and hear a name carved in stone. Some pray for him to rest in peace, some light a fire and sing, but he just rides on through the dark, still searching for his ring. And if you hear a hoof in the rain, don't call his name, just pray. He ain't lost, he's just riding away through the hollow plains. Ashes fall like holy rain, washing down my years of pain. Ain't no preacher, ain't no saint, just a man with ashes and faith. I walked the road where angels cried, lost my soul and damn near died. Whiskey, blood, and a rebel's name, I burned my hope and took the blame. Now I stand where the river bends, counting sins and never ends. Every scar and mistake built this cross I have to take. Ashes and faith, that's all I own. Built from dust, broke like stone. Ashes and faith, cold and true, one for the devil, one for you. The church bell rings, but not for me.
No choir sings, no harmony, just thunder rolling over clay, and my shadow walking away. Tried to pray, but the words won't stay. They fade like smoke at the end of days. Still I whisper just in case, to the wind, to the graves.
Oh Lord, if you still care, don't lift me up, just leave me there.
Let me drown, let me break in this sea of what you didn't take.
Ashes and faith, that's all I own. Built from dust, broke like stone. Ashes and faith, cold and true, one for the devil, one for you. Now the sky turns iron gray, the wind sings where the lost men lay.
I see your face, the one I lost in every dream that love had cost.
The fire fades, the world turns still, maybe mercy bends at will.
If I fall, let it break this chain of ashes and faith.
ashes and fade. That's all I own, burning bright where I've been thrown. Ashes and fade, cold and true.
All that's left of me and you.
Yeah.
Some men ride, some men break. Me, I'm just ashes and fade.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a name carved in the old wood sign, faded letters lost to time. Some say he was good, some say he was mean. Truth lies somewhere in between. They hung him high in '94. Dust settled down, then came no more. But every storm that cuts this plain still whispers softly, speaks his name. The barkeep swears he's seen him ride through the fog on the county side. And every night the fire dies, the wind repeats. Ashes don't lie. Ashes don't lie. They just remain a trace of smoke, a ghost of pain. Ashes don't lie, they tell it true. The fire burns for me and you. Old preacher says he found his coat floating near the riverboat. Blood had dried, but not his name, etched in leather just the same. And though he fell, his soul still stays in every song the fiddler plays. You can feel it in the midnight sky, ain't no denying. Ashes don't lie.
Truth ain't gold, it fades and flies, though they never disguise.
Ashes don't lie, they tell the tale of the lost who rode the rail. Ashes don't lie, they never fade, just turn to dust from what we made. Now his grave is just stones and weeds, but still he answers what the wind needs. You can feel it when you close your eyes, a breath, a chill, a soft reprise. They say the hollow road still hums when the lightning cracks and thunder drums. And every traveler passing by knows deep down, ashes don't lie.
If you live wild, if you die wrong, your name still rides through someone's song.
No preacher's fire, no tear, no sigh can change the truth.
Ashes don't lie, they stay behind, reminding hearts fragile kind. Ashes don't lie, they tell us why. Even the damned can touch the sky. Yeah, he's gone, but the dust remembers, 'cause ashes don't lie. Ashes fall like holy rain, washing down my years of pain. Ain't no preacher, ain't no saint, just a man with ashes and faith. I've walked the road where angels cried, lost my soul and damn near died. Whiskey, blood, and a rebel's name. I burned my hope and took the blame. Now I stand where the river bends, counting sins that never ends. Every scar, every mistake, built this cross I have to take. Ashes and faith, that's all I own. Built from dust, broke like stone. Ashes and faith, cold and true. One for the devil, one for you. The church bell rings, but not for me. No choir sings, no harmony, just thunder rolling over clay, and my shadow walking away. Tried to pray, but the words won't stay. They fade like smoke at the end of day. Still I whisper just in case, to the wind, to the grace.
Oh Lord, if you still care, don't lift me up, just leave me.
Let me drown, let me break
in the sea of what you didn't take.
ashes and faith, that's all I own. Built from dust, broke like stone. Ashes and faith, cold and true. One for the devil, one for you. Now the sky turns iron gray, the wind sings where the lost men lay. I see her face, the one I lost, in every dream that love had cost. The fire fades, the world turns still. Maybe mercy bends at will. If I fall, let it break this chain of ashes and faith. Pouring rain, let it wash my blood, my shame. And if the light don't find my face, at least I knelt in grace.
Ashes and faith, that's all I own. Burning bright where I've been thrown. Ashes and faith, cold and true, all that's left of me. And you,
Yeah.
some men rise, some men break. Me, I'm just ashes and faith.
There's a calm on these dusty roads where my story still unfolds. Time don't rush, it just sighs under old roads and silver skies. I left home with a broken tune, chasing dreams beneath the moon. The miles were long, the nights were cold, but the fire in my heart was bold. I met love in a midnight town. She smiled sweet, then turned me down. Now her laugh still haunts my sleep, like secrets a river keep. Keep my heart with every light, every mile's a beauty light, every scar's a melody. Don't they just get wide? The wind hums low through my hair, whispering truths that hang in there. The past ain't gone, it just bends like an echo that never ends. I've seen joy and I've seen pain, I've cursed the sun, I've blessed the rain, but through it all I learned to smile and rest my bones for a while. You can't chase time, but you can dance with what won't last. The road don't lie, it just leads on. I sit by a riverside, watching the clouds just drift and glide. The same sky that watched me fall still forgives it all. And if the good Lord calls my name, I'll smile and say it's all the same. 'Cause I found peace in where I've been, and I'll meet my path like an old friend. Sing me through these closing nights, a dream I let go by still shines somewhere up high. Carry me home tonight. The sun sets slow, the breeze don't lie under old road and silver skies. Yeah. Just me, the dust, and the road ahead. Ain't no mercy for the things I said. Moon hang low like a judge tonight. I ride alone, out of sight. Covered in the blood and sand, sin written deep in this calloused hand. Whiskey burn where prayer should be, every mile just haunting me. The church bell rang but I didn't stay. Devil whispered I rode away. Now I'm bound where shadows grow, in the valley of dust and sorrow. Dust and sorrow, my only friend, riding hard till the bitter end. Dust and sorrow, cold wind blow, ain't no place this soul can go. Black crow cry on the wire line reminds me I can't rewind time. Every sin got a price to pay, and I've been running since that day. The river's dry, the night's grown old, my story carved in the dirt and cold. Can't find peace, can't borrow grace, only ghosts in this lonesome place. If you still care somehow, I walk through hell and flame, still whispering your name. Dust and sorrow, my only friend, riding hard till the bitter end. Dust and sorrow, cold wind blow, ain't no place this soul can go. Saw a cross by the side of the road, someone else who carried this load. Ain't no preacher, ain't no choir, just the crackle of the campfire. I stare into the darkened flame, every shadow calls my name. Maybe someday I'll atone, but tonight I ride alone. The dawn don't bring no peace to me, just more ghosts I can't unsee. I keep riding, don't know why, under this cold, relentless sky. Maybe death's the only road man can drop his load. Till then, I'll just roam slow with my dust and sorrow roll. Dust and sorrow, my only friend, riding hard till the bitter end. Dust and sorrow, cold wind blow, ain't no place this soul can go. Just me, my sins, and tomorrow. Riding on through dust and sorrow, King. Yeah, the night's been whispering sins again, and I still hear that river hum. Down by the river I laid my soul, trying to wash off what I stole. But the water turned to black that night, and the moon refused to shine its light. And preacher said, boy, don't you pray too loud. God don't walk where sin's too proud. I bowed my head and held my breath, 'cause the river knows the truth in death. You can beg, you can live, you can beg, you can bleed, but it knows what you did, and it's floating back with the tide. I buried my gun beneath the cypress tree, swore one day it'd come for me. The wind keeps humming that same old tune, like the ghosts that haunt the moon. Mama cried when I left that night, said, son, don't chase the devil's light. But the road was long, the whiskey deep, and sin's a promise I couldn't keep. There's a church with no more doors and blood beneath its floors. There's a hymn the angels feared that only sinners hear. I met a woman down in Jackson Bend, said your story's near its end. She gave me fire, she gave me grace, but I still saw the devil's face. So I rode him through the southern rain, each drop whispering my name. And when I reached that old black shore, the river called, come home once more. You can never forget, you can never retreat. You can kneel, you can cry, it'll drag you when you die. You can live, don't let me. You can never retreat. You can kneel, you can cry, it'll drag you when you die. I laid my soul down by the bank, and the river it never sank, just carried me on with whispering low, son, it's time to let it go. Cold wind on the hollow ground, echoes whisper, ain't no sound. Black wings over holy lost, they call me down. The ravens of the cross. I woke up dead, but I still feel pain. Dust for blood and smoke for veins. The rope still swings where I hung my name. Ain't no heaven, ain't no blame. The moon don't shine, it watches slow on souls that wander where shadows go. And every crow that calls my sin sings a song of what's been within. Ravens of the cross, carry me home over fire, through flesh and bone. Ravens of the cross, dark and kind, show me peace I'll never find. Steeple's gone, the bells don't weep, the town's asleep in secrets deep. I walk through walls of time and shame, hear the echo of my name. I see a face, that ghostly flame. She smiles, but not the same. She said, boy, the dead still pray, but prayers don't reach this way. Cross, black as night, circle round, block out the light. Ravens of the cross, cold and low, take my soul where lost ones go. Through the field of rusted graves, the wind hums songs for the ones it saved. My shadow bends but never fades, tied to sins my heart still made. Every whisper calls me near, but I'm still caught between death and fear. The ravens land, they bow and nod, and I finally face my God. Wings unfold, carry stories never told.
Ravens of the cross,
Soft and wide, lift me up where silence lies. Yeah. just me and the ravens of the cross. A long road full of blood and clay. Now I'm walking where the lost ones pray. The sky's still red, but it don't burn. Every soul's got time to turn. I've seen fire, I've seen grave, I've seen the grave. I ain't no saint, but I still crave a little mercy in the wind's cold breath, a little peace between life and death. The dust remembers every name. The sinners dance, the saints look the same. You can't hide what time forgot. You just fade, that's all you got. Dust and mercy, side by side. One forgive, one let you hide. Dust and mercy, on my knees, blowing softly through the tree. I walked past bones that used to sing. I heard the wind wear a wedding ring. The ghosts don't judge, they just hum a tune about a man who fell too soon. And the moon don't rise to cast no blame. She just shines on every name. And I knew then it's all the same. Dust to dust, mercy came. Lord, I ain't running no more. You found me where I fell before. If redemption's just a breath away, let me fade slow, don't make me stay. Dust and mercy, hear my cry. Tell the angel not to lie. Dust and mercy, let me go. Wash me clean, make it slow. I stand where the world ends thin. Ain't no crowd, just wind and sin. I see the river wide and cold. It whispers truths I've never told. I take one step, then one more still, down the slope against my will. And in that silence, warm and deep, even the damned can finally sleep. Dust and mercy, final call. Lift me gently, as I fall. Just mercy, let it be. No more change, just peace in me. Ashes got a name, and mercy loves them just the same. Red dust on my coat, sunset burning low. Ain't nowhere left to go, just me and the echo. The road's been long and cruel and wide, took my name and my foolish pride. I've chased ghosts across this land with nothing but time in my hand. Every mile cuts deep in bone, every night feels less like home. But I keep riding through that flame, 'cause freedom's just another name.
Your name away.
Coyotes cry in the far all night, stars come sharp and cut like light. My horse breathes smoke, her eyes still strong. She's the only one been here this long. I talk to the moon, it never replies, just listens with those silver eyes. And I wonder if I'll ever find what I lost in another time.
There's peace in the endless road.
Some say heaven's paved in gold, but I've seen beauty in the cold. Out here where silence sings and dust becomes the crown of kings. If I die before the dawn, tell the wind I carried on. And if my song fades away, let the red dust play.
If the sky don't fall, and the wind don't call, I'll still ride through it all. Yes.
walking through the fire, but the Lord ain't spoke my name. I got blood on my boots, faith on my sleeve, a soul too stubborn to believe. They said the road would lead me home, but I've been lost since I left alone. The preacher said, son, lay it down, but my sins keep digging in the ground. And every mile the wind still cries, salvation's cheap, but mercy dies. One eye run from one eye hide, God's in the silence, devil's in the song. One eye run from one eye hide, God's in the silence, devil's in the song. Cross on my back, pain in my chest, ain't no peace for the faithless rest. I buried hope in a field of clay, but it still blooms in its own way. The river spoke in a whisper's tone, boy, you reap what you've sown. And in that mirror, cracked and torn, I saw a man half devil, half reborn. Rain can't wash a sinner's stain, heaven don't bargain, hell don't pay. Rain can't wash a sinner's stain, heaven don't bargain, hell don't wait. In the desert wind said, son, the truth begins within. But my hands are scarred, my eyes are dim, from chasing grace I'll never win. So I kneeled where the angels fell and prayed my soul from the mouth of hell. But the sky stayed black, the stars stayed cold, and the truth cut deep and cruel and old. If I fall before I'm found, let me sleep beneath this ground. If I fall before I'm found, let me sleep beneath this ground. I might not hear, been walking with ghosts for too many years. But if the Lord still loves the damned, he'll find me in the dust with open hands. There's a whisper on the road tonight, the kind that chills the bone. Stars are burning cold and bright, I'm riding all alone. Steel strings hum under my hand, this old guitar knows where I stand. Every mile's another ghost I've known, every song's a debt I still owe. The night don't lie, it never speaks, but it holds the truth the daylight seeks. And I find myself again where silence feels like a friend.
I've had my sins where no one goes. I'm just a man without a crow.
Whiskey moon on an open sky, the wind hums a lullaby. I've chased peace, I've chased pain, but they both feel the same again. Old towns whisper, old hearts cry, every truth's a kind of lie. And I've learned that love and sin can wear the same old grin.
So I ride till the road gets thin, through the bones of where I've been. Every mile just fades to gray. Yeah, they always find their way.
There's a shadow in the rearview glass of every dream I let pass. But I ain't running anymore, just driving slow to settle the score. If I reach the end tonight, maybe I'll finally see the light. Or maybe I'll just drift away where no one knows my name.
Do the fields where wild hearts roll,
No prayers left,
no tears to cry.
no tears to cry.
Ain't